Did you know that you probably have a little glitch in your system? No? Well, you probably do. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. So, have you been grinding for weeks, days, months, or even years? Okay, now, have you made it anywhere? No? Well, there's your glitch right there. And the scariest part is, it's not because you're lazy. It's just because your discipline has led you to stay in the same exact place where you are right now. Stuck. So in today's video, I'm actually going to show you 2 ways on how to get unstuck in that little rut that you're feeling right now. And I'm also going to show you how to upgrade the current system we're working on right now so you can run a little bit more efficiently and a little bit more smoothly before you just run out of time. Just make sure you have enough discipline to make it to number 2, because that one right there is the one that's going to change your life, baby. Trust me. What's up, you guys? Your boy iswearimtrying, and how long have you been grinding your dreams for? Because let's be honest, if your answer is a long time, yet your results aren't matching your efforts at all, you and me have to have a little talk, buddy. Let's take a knee really quickly, okay? Don't worry, nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Just come here real quick.
I just want to talk to him.
Why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him.
We just need to have a real conversation, okay? It's not about work ethic. It's not about motivation or the grind. It's more about focusing on what the actual system you're using to try to achieve your goals is and why that actually might be holding you back right now as we speak. Just think about it for a second. If you're doing the same thing right now that you've been doing for a long time, and you keep thinking that the same formula is gonna take you to glory and victory, then why hasn't it worked yet? Think about that one for a second, huh? Ponder that one. I mean, if we keep doing the same thing that's been failing us for months and years or weeks or days or whatever, we're pretty much on a bullet train straight to a wall, man. Think about it. Okay, so now that we've established what the problem is, let's talk some solutions. Because once you understand where the glitch is actually coming from, fixing it becomes a lot simpler than you think. So here's the first shift that I need you to start making if you actually want to start using that discipline that you got in reserves for you and not for your fake little system or fake little ideas that you've created in your mind.
Hurry up, bitch!
But before we get into number 1, please guys consider liking, subbing, commenting, or whatever. It really helps the channel, and we're on our way right now to 250 subs, so hop in my backpack, guys. We're going to greatness. We're going to Everest. Just you and me, baby. All right, back to the video. And number 1 that I got for you guys today is really simple, actually. It's just identifying what is actually challenging for you and you alone. At this point, you've probably been grinding, you've probably been trying to achieve your goals, but you're probably wondering, why haven't I gotten them yet, right? That being said, you've worked towards them and you know what is hard. You know what you have to do and what are the things that you don't like doing.
I'm back!
Play a little detective game with yourself. Investigate. Get some clues. Because I'll bet money right now that the little system you have right now is pretty much smooth sailing. Sure, when you adopted it at the beginning, maybe there was a little bit of resistance, maybe it was a little bit hard, but is it hard right now? As the weeks, minutes, hours, and days went by, you started getting used to what was once hard. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. That means you're doing better in life, but when was the last time that you actually challenged yourself? Complacency is the distant cousin of procrastination. You and me both know that you got that shit locked right now, twin. So why are you keeping the bar so low for yourself? Actually sit down and ask yourself right now, why are you going down the path of least resistance? Aren't you trying to achieve greatness? Do you think that LeBron James or that Tiger Woods stopped upping the bar on themselves or stopped challenging themselves consistently? There's no way you don't get to the Hall of Fame without asking yourself to do harder shit every time you did what was once hard in the past. But the good news is, you already got a little bit of dedication in you. So if we mix that with some self-awareness, there's no way that you fail at what you're trying to accomplish in life. Force yourself, I'm not even gonna ask yourself to try, just fucking do it. Force yourself to do harder things. You already know what the hard thing is because you're probably not doing it right now. You're probably doing the easier shit in an attempt to convince yourself to not do the hard shit. So just stop lying to me and stop lying to yourselves, okay? The point here is that this doesn't have anything to do with how hard you're actually putting in the work. It's more about what things you actually tackle when you work. So let me ask you this, what happens when the problem isn't really how hard we're working, but what we're actually working on? You can grind that axe until it's a nub, and you can be working on things for years and years and still get nowhere. It's a reality that happens to a lot of people.
I don't want to take up a ton of your time,
but I'm gonna kill myself.
So that's exactly what we're gonna try to fix with this second shift that I'm gonna recommend to you right now. I want you to start tracking your output and not your effort. I know this may sound a little bit hypocritical to what the first point was, but I only want you to go to this point once you've already acknowledged number one. Sometimes people, we want perfection, but guess what? We're imperfect beings, so that's never gonna happen. So stop chasing it. I know for a fact that I myself have sat down and edited for hours and hours, focusing neurotically on one thing that lasts less than a second. And I know for a fact that out of 100 people that watch the video, only one person notices that mistake, and it's this guy right here. When in reality, what I should have been doing is focusing on the bigger problems at hand that I may have. Put out that video and then start focusing on the next one. Try to get 1% better every single day, like we say on this channel. You most likely are focusing too much on the little nitty-gritty details that nobody even realizes. I mean, most likely, you know that one person that said that they wanted to start a company or a startup, and they gave you the name and the logo, and then what happened? They didn't do anything else. They probably spent more time into creating the logo and the name than they did on anything else. At least I know a lot of people like that. Hey, real quick guys, before we get into the rest of the video, just hit this video with a like, pretty please with some sugar on top. Like I just said a couple seconds ago, we're trying to make you 1% better, and I'm trying to get 1% better. So hopefully we can help each other, all right? Back to the video. Human beings specifically learn very well through repetition. Anything you've ever learned that's pretty complicated, whether it be learning how to shoot a jump shot or learning a new language, has been nailed into your head through repetition, repetition, repetition. Get those reps in, baby. So that's why I say that if we mix in dedication with self-reflection and awareness, bruh, the W is impossible not to achieve. There's actually a study made by some fellows named Kahn and Paulus called Effects on Quality and Quantity Instructions in Brainstorming. I know it's a mouthful. But trust me, it's pretty easy to understand. Pretty much, they grabbed a couple groups, and one group was made to create and brainstorm the most amount of ideas possible, so quantity. And then the other group was made to try to focus on the best ideas possible, so quality. And what they found was actually super interesting. They actually found evidence that a quantity focus is better than a quality focus when brainstorming. So if you've ever been a creator or an artist or whatever, you most likely have sat down and thought, okay, what is the best thing I can possibly do right now? When in reality, you should be asking yourself, okay, how many ideas do I have on me right now? And this further supports that reps are really good for getting better at whatever you want to do. If you make videos, obviously your 50th video most likely will be a lot better than your first video. If you don't think that's the case in my channel, that really hurts my feelings. But anyway, I've actually made a video in the past about how you're most likely thinking too much and it's affecting your progress. So I'll leave it up here anywhere if you want to see that video a little bit more in detail, right? You can talk to the iswearimtrying in the past. I'm pretty sure he said some pretty cool stuff still, you know? Every once in a while. So guys, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it really simple for you. Just try to get better, but also focus on understanding what you're doing to get better. Because if not, you might just be running up a very steep hill that goes to absolutely nowhere. I want you to try to make yourself intentionally uncomfortable. I've actually wanted to make videos that look a little bit more cinematic, yada yada, so I'm gonna start practicing taking more shots. Not the alcoholic kind, the ones that include a very expensive camera in your hands that you dangle 40 feet up in the air, hoping that you don't break it or it falls on you and you break your nose. I want you to try to do something that makes you hesitate, even if it's for a little second, because that hesitation, that little devil on your shoulder that's telling you to not do something, that right there, my friends, is where our growth as human beings lie. And I know I'm spitting bars right now because I'm hyping myself up, right? So I hope that you're fucking hype on that other side of the screen, okay? Stop being a crash dummy in your own life and start understanding the complexities of your own mind, okay? You have to understand what goes on here before you can start being 100% self-sufficient in the creation and publication of your own ideas. And I think I'm gonna hop off now because I'm starting to sound a little bit too much like a thesaurus if we're keeping it real. So guys, this has been your favorite messy-haired YouTuber. You already know what I'm about to say. Stay safe out there because it's fucking crazy. All right? Peace.
Now I'm rapping every single day. Great man. Smoking on the green ganja, hey. Hey, Sean, I hit you with the spin move. Rotation. Different types of water on my neck. Hydration. Devil in my DM. Shoot my shot just like I'm Rain Man. If we feeling broke, then fuck it. We might do the rain dance. I don't work for money. I just sign. Pay me.